real scary ones. I've been there before. That's Samantha and I. Have you been there?
No, I'm actually going next year.
What? Haunted house?
Downtown Scary Haunted House.
We decided not to do
The only like haunted thing that I've been to was this like haunted trail or something.
The corn maze or what?
No, the corn maze, but like that was $30 per person, and me and Mom didn't have that kind of money, so we just did like the trail and stuff in Parkville down by Red X. There's this haunted trail, and there's like a dude with a chainsaw. There's like people hiding, and you have to wait in this huge long line.
I've been there. My cousin was terrified, but I wasn't. Actually,
Oh my God! You should have seen me. Okay, last year
My cousin cried.
Last year, I was in this army outfit, right? And before, like, right as we were about to go in, I'm like, I'm a big girl. I won't get scared. 5 minutes later, all you hear is, and you see me running out of it. And you hear this dude with the chainsaw. My mom was laughing her butt off.
Oh yeah, I got my color trade.
Nice.
haunted house that I went to, it's actually a house, but it looks nothing like a house.
Dang.
Like, it's made in their whole entire area.
Yeah, everyone's saying that the house just costs like a whole bunch of money to get into. That's this dude's house, and he gets like a whole bunch of scare actors, and you have to make it through all the things, and you can win. Like I said, $20,000. But people have probably made it to like halfway through, and they've just been scared to death, and they leave.
Actually, there's this one haunted house, like another haunted house downtown, and in Gladstone. It's like you have to try to survive this haunted house without getting hurt and
Or hurting the scare actor.
escaping, and then you win like, I don't think it was $20,000. I think it was actually $30,000. Maybe $20,000. Maybe $10,000.
Locked in there with like a bat.
I can actually tell.
Like, did someone try to scare you?
Well, why didn't you get breakfast?
They weren't out there, so I couldn't.
Like a freaking cartoon.
But like, you want to know something? This year, I went there with a friend. Me and my mom and my friend. Beth and Grayson didn't come this year because they are like crazy about COVID-19. Beth's husband will not let them leave the house for crud. Like, he practically has them in hazmat suits at this point. But we went there. Jennifer, do you know Jennifer?
Jennifer Lopez?
The person just sits down.
What Jennifer?
I can't remember her last name. Anyways, yeah. But like, we went through there, and I'm like, I know what's there, I know where it's at. I can't be scared this time. They had new people. They were like people hiding in the woods with this weird trunk mask.
Yeah,
Like, and then, yeah, and then there was this dude with a skull and then a stick.
Oh yeah.
And then there was this one that was the demon with the sign free hugs, and then it had hugs crossed out and it said something else. And like they had their hands behind their back, and they had but they had this thing behind their back, and they would go around and just honk it. It was one of those air horn thingies. I kept getting scared, but like we go through it, I wasn't expecting anything new. I come out screaming my head off again. I sit down once I know none of them are gonna come after me.
How
So
old were you?
This was this year that I'm talking about now.
Huh?
This was this year that I'm talking about now. So we went like a few weeks ago.
Oh.
But I'm just sitting there on the pavement once I know they're not gonna get me, and I'm sitting here like. And my mom and Jennifer just calmly walks out, and I'm like,
I know
how?
everyone scares
Like,
someone.
Jennifer hasn't been to this place before, and I'm like,
Let's say someone plays airsoft, and they bring
You're
their
a kid,
airsoft
they're
gun with them to the
grown-ups.
Nerf maze, not the Nerf, to the maze.
Jennifer goes
and they
to the
have, like,
school.
It looks like an M16.
This school?
Like,
Oh, so she's a kid. I thought it was a grown up.
like,
no.
No.
But Jennifer hasn't been to this haunted trail before, and I'm like,
Well,
how can she not be
We're
scared?
gonna get started today.